It's Weird Flavor Month, and it's Dani Fish. August is Weird Flavor Month. Weird Flavor Month started last year during August, during quarantine. August is my birthday month, and in honor of my weirdness, I wanted to do really strange, really weird ice cream flavors from the suggestions that you guys gave me. Only one person suggested this flavor, and I usually go based on popularity, but it was just too good to pass up, and if this was you, you know who you are. Congratulations. The flavor of Weird Flavor Month 2021 is Cacio Pepe. Oh, I could eat Cacio Pepe pretty much every single night, no problem. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, give it to me. Cacio e pepe is a traditional Italian pasta dish, and it literally translates to cheese and pepper, which are two things you don't find in ice cream. I liked this suggestion because first of all, it's something that I like to eat normally. Second of all, it's weird enough that it doesn't usually go into ice cream, obviously. And third of all, it's something that I feel like that I can twist to actually tasting good. I don't want to just make things that are disgusting. I want things to actually be enjoyable. Okay, so to make this, we need to use two different cheeses. The first, parmesan. The second, pecorino romano. The thing to remember is that cheese has fat, and though ice cream needs fat, it doesn't need that much fat. So we need to chill with our cream, add a little bit more milk to kind of balance it out so we still have the liquid but not too much fat content, and we don't get like this really gross mouthfeel thing. I still love pepper, like I over pepper everything, so this is right up my alley. Without further ado, recipe number one, Cacio Pepe of Weird Flavor Month, starting now.
We start by prepping our ingredients. So we take our Parmesan cheese and we're gonna grate about 1/4 of a cup of that. I obviously don't have an actual cheese grater, so I'm using a microplane that you would usually use to grate lemon zest, but that works totally fine. About 1/4 of a cup of that, and then we're gonna grate our pecorino romano, about 1/3 to 1/2 of a cup of that, depending on how funky tangy you want everything to taste. Nice little mountain of cheese there. Next, we need about 2 teaspoons of fresh cracked pepper. I know this is a bit of a time-consuming process. My arms were killing me after doing this for about 5 minutes straight, but it's worth it. You taste the difference. Use fresh cracked pepper, not just the fuzzy stuff you get at the store. Next, we're going to measure out our whole milk. We're going to have 1.5 cups of whole milk. I missed the mark here a little bit, so you'll see me go back for an extra little bloop right there at the end. Oop, there it is. Then we're going to measure with the cutest little measuring cup, 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Then in a medium saucepan, we're adding 1/2 cup of sugar, all of our milk, and eventually some pepper. And we're going to heat everything until that sugar is completely melted. We're not adding too much pepper, just a little bit in there so it gets some flavor, but we'll add more in later. Once you see that everything is scalding hot, you're going to add both your cheeses in there, and you're going to whisk everybody together. Once the cheese is melted, we're going to transfer to a large bowl, and you'll notice that I don't use a strainer this time because we want the cheese chunks and we want those pepper chunks in there. Then we're going to add our heavy cream and a little extra pepper and whisk, and then we're going to chill until we're ready to churn. While I was waiting for the base to chill, I figured it was a perfect time to actually make myself a plate of cacio pepe for lunch because I'm sitting here thinking about it the whole day, so it needed to happen. So here I am making pasta while we wait for our cacio pepe ice cream base to chill, and it was delicious.
Yes, I am aware it looks a lot like mashed potatoes. Oh, it smells good, but not like ice cream. It smells like pasta. 1, 2, 3. I'm proud. Oh my God. Ooh, not on the carpet. It's fine, we're fine. I think I'm so surprised because I feel like using cheese in ice cream, if you're using like a mascarpone or something light or cream cheese, you're used to it. But something a little bit more like funky and tangy like pecorino romano and parmesan, I had no idea how this was gonna work out. I will say that the sweetness, the sugar that we put in to the cheese level, I think was a perfect balance. I think if we went too sweet, you wouldn't be able to taste the cheese as much. And if we didn't go sweet enough, it would feel out of place, if that makes sense. So we balanced that really great. The amount of pepper we put in also spot on, because you get the taste of pepper in your mouth. You get the little chunks every now and then like you do when you're actually eating cacio e pepe, but it doesn't like suffocate you with pepper. I'll say that the only thing that I'm kind of regretting or wish I did differently was that I wish I added more cream, even though I literally purposefully did not add a lot of cream so that we wouldn't have a weird funky mouthfeel, and it ended up being too icy. So that means we needed more fat. So I could have been okay with either adding more cheese or more cream, or even like an egg yolk or two could have really helped that. We learn. We move on. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna mark recipe 1 of Weird Flavor Month, Cacio e Pepe, a win. That was really freaking good. Like, I would actually eat that somewhere. That should be like on a menu. Somebody put it on a menu somewhere. Just give me credit, okay? Thanks, bye. Just realized I've been holding a paper towel this entire time. Stay tuned for more Weird Flavor Month. This is just recipe 1. Love you, bye.